Hi everybody and welcome back to Ludivine Creations. So I'm just putting my gloves on. I've got absolutely wonderful colours to do a pour with today. So I'm going to run you through the colours. Just to let you know, it's a very large canvas, so I did my best to make sure it's kind of framed with the camera, but some of the edges might not be covered because it's so large. So it's a 24 by 24 inches canvas, which is roughly 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters. So quite large. I need quite a lot of paint, so I'll be pouring out of a jug rather than a standard plastic cup, because I won't have enough space in a plastic cup to put all the paint that I need in there. So let me show you all my colours. I will start with this one, this corner. This one is Dahlia Rowney. It's a Phthalo turquoise, and I mixed it 1/2 part paint to 1/2 part pour medium to 1 part paint, so you can see the consistency. Let me move a little bit. So on the screen it looks quite blue, but actually it is fairly green. Okay, so that's the Dahlia Rowney. This one is a Marabou, and that's a metallic, and that's their taupe colour. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Look how shiny this is. And I mixed this, I'm just checking my cup because I wrote it down, 2 parts pour medium to 1 part paint. My next colour is a Jo Sonja, that's the Amethyst, a nice pink. So check the consistency. Obviously I've got the same consistency across all my paints because I adapted with the amount of pouring medium that I put in there, and I mixed this 1 part pouring medium to 1 part paint. This one is a Montmartre, that's the aqua green, and I mixed it 1:1. Same thing on the screen, looks quite blue, but there's actually it's more green than blue. It's aqua green. My next one is, let me just move this out of the way, is a Sennelier, and that's their Iridescent Pearl, and I mixed that 2 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint, so that I can get the same consistency and same thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that shine on there. My next colour is an Arteza, that's the shady orange. It's an iridescent, so I don't know if you can catch. Let me just bring it a little bit closer. It might not, no, it might not show. So there's a bit of pink / purple iridescent. Oh, you can see it when I stir it. I'll mix that 1 part pour medium to 1 part paint. My next colour is an Amsterdam, that's a Prussian Phthalo blue. I mixed that 1/2 part pour medium to 1 part paint. Gorgeous colour as well, absolutely gorgeous. And last but not least, that's an Amsterdam Red Violet Light, 1 part pour medium to 1 part paint. That's a bright green, so quite similar to the Azo pink from Peveo. Okay, so my pouring medium was 70% PVA glue and 30% tap water, and obviously I have some white to put as my puddle as a floor enhancer. So that's it. I better start layering. So instead of having standard white, I will use the Sennelier Iridescent Pearl as a white. So we'll see what it looks like. So I'm going to put the cup there because I've got a bit of wood underneath to support the canvas, so that would be a good support. Here we go, we're doing this. Bear with me guys, bear with me. It may take a while to actually layer the it's not even a cup, the jug this time, but we will do this. So I'm going to put that turquoise. So my layers are quite thick because obviously it's got to be in proportion to the rest of the cup. I think the orange, I hope you can see, yes, it's bang in the middle. The orange will go nicely next to the turquoise. I'm going to stick a bit of white there. I'm going to go with that Prussian phthalo blue. The amethyst from Jo Sonja. More of that gorgeous marabou metallic taupe. Bit of white just to separate the colours. I'm gonna go with the aqua green, bit of a dark colour. I haven't used that bright pink yet. I'm going to go with the bright pink. I'm going to stick that. I've used about half of it. I'll just finish it off in a minute. Back to the turquoise. Let's put some of that aqua green, more white, orange. Darker colour next to the orange to make it pop. Pink, taupe, bit of the iridescent white, turquoise. I'm going to finish it. Quite a lot. A few of the colours are sinking at the bottom, as you can see, so one or two of them were actually thinner than the others, but it's fine. They're all pretty safe next to one another, you know. I don't think I'll get much mud out of them, so that'll be just fine. I am not worried yet. We'll see once we start pouring. Okay, so I better get this one out of the way. Let's finish off the iridescent white. Not pearl even, it's not really white. It is, but it's not. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get rid of the bits at the bottom. Okay. Let's go back to that. The Prussian phthalo blue by Amsterdam. And I think that will be it, because that's nearly 1 kilo of paint, and I think that is plenty. So I will just need to move the leftover paints out of the way. Please feel free to fast forward if you should you wish to do so. I'm just trying to juggle, because such a large canvas, my whole table is been taken over by this canvas, and I've got very limited room to maneuver. So let's move these out of the way. I have some white ready, I prepared earlier, as they say. So what I'll do, I may just put a little bit of white in the middle, but what I'll do, once I have poured this and I'll see what's left to cover, I will then put my white around it. I'm going to try to be economical with the paint. Okay, you can still see, once again, apologies for the angle, it's a bit awkward, but it's so large. So let's do this and breathe in, and let's go. Let's do this. I have high expectations for this one. So I'm not talking because I'm concentrating. Okay, I'm just trying not to have any weird shape at the end. I'll have to catch that drip. Let's do this. And I've got a little bit of weird shape, but it's not too bad. So, whew, 1 kilo of mixed paints. Just going to quickly wipe my hands. So as I said, I will put the paint, the Floor Enhancer, all around instead of having the big puddle to start with. Okay, there's quite a lot of paint already from the jug, so I don't want to, you know, there's no point wasting paint because the white is very likely to be tipped over the sides, so it's just to help the rest of the paint flow. Got my nice spatula there, so I'm just going to quickly spread. God, the weight of the paint made it sink, and it's got a wooden bar underneath, so I think the canvas, it's feeling the weight of it all. But it's for the greater good. You'll see, it'll be beautiful. Look at that. I can see it as I spread my white a little bit, I start see it developing, and I've got a lovely effect so far. So let's see once we start stretching if it kind of lives to expectations, or you scrap it and start again. It is only paint, people. It's only paint. It's not a matter of life or death. Okay, that's just a bit more there. Just make sure. Right, quite a few reactions. I don't really use orange because it takes over. I don't really like it, but that is an iridescent by Tezat, which is quite, I'd say not mild, soft. It's not a really bright orange because of the iridescence of the taupe, and obviously the pearl, the white pearl, it just mixed with everything else. So I've got a little bit there, but most of it kind of mixed, and it kind of softens the whole mood of the colours, so that's good. I don't mind that. So I'll give it a quick torch. The torch getting a bit greedy there. So I've not added any silicone to my mix. It's just paint, glue and water. No silicone, nothing else, okay? No Floetrol, just plain old glue. Okay, where do I start? I must start over there. So I hope you'll be able to see most of the tilting and oh god, that's heavy. So you can see the different stages. I will do my very best to stay in frame at all times. Why is he not rolling down there? What's happened? What's the matter? Did you feel left out in any shape or form? Come on, you need to go towards the edge, please. Thank you very much. Let's start again. You're going to make me work hard for it, aren't you? I'm sure you will. I'm just starting to stretch, to spread the paint a bit so I can see what is being created, and I can decide my composition. I will need to bring the weight of the paint back towards me, and let's go across towards this corner. Let's just try to cover a little bit more surface. I'm just taking my time. I'm going to bring it back. So I think I will turn the canvas so that you can see a bit better me tilting towards you. Okay, let's just see. It's not quite back in the middle, is it? See the wooden bar underneath is kind of making a not a bridge, it's not the word, but it's in the way, and I can tell, I can feel it, I can see it on the canvas. It will be fine. I just need to stretch a little bit towards the edges, then I can decide what I want to do with everything else. It's a lovely effect so far. Okay, let's do this. Hands quickly. Another quick torch before I start spreading everything again and stretching the paint. Right, beautifully behaved torch, thank you very much. Continue. I'm just looking. I really like this area, so I really don't want to lose it too much. Let me try to tilt as much as I can there without losing too much of it. So I'll try to turn it again so you can see it towards you. I'm just trying to make it wobble so it goes that way. Don't know if that's going to work. I just want it, that's it, slightly over the edge, and that's it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was stressful, and I only did one. Okay, I just need to wipe my hands, because if I've got slippery hands, as you've seen on previous tutorials, I do tend to lose control because my fingers are slipping underneath with the paint, so we don't want that. So far it's beautiful and I love it, and I don't want to spoil it, so let me just try to turn it again so you can see. Okay, so I'll definitely go over the corner over there. I don't want to put my dirty fingers right on the top, so I'm going to bring the weight of the paint a little bit back in the middle, and I'm going to go across towards that corner. The edge as well. The wiggling worked earlier on, so I might do that still. A little bit just to go over the edge and to bring back, and I want to go over this edge just a bit. I don't want to lose too much paint. Let's bring it back while it's nice and up. Oh my word. Okay, breathe. Let's now turn it around. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking. I hope you can still see. I keep checking, but just in the top half. So let me try to move it a little bit up so you can see. That's it, what's remaining. And I'm thinking, shall I leave it? Obviously I need to cover the bits of taupe, don't I don't know what to do. Let me see. I need to have a think. Thinking on my feet there, so. There's still quite a lot of paint left on the canvas. I need to remove some of it, so I don't think I'll be able to. Maybe I don't want to. Neither. I'm just trying to cover that corner. That's it. What do you think? I wish you could tell me. Do I leave it or I try to cover the white? Hairdryer? Nah. I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna bring it closer to the end. Not the end, the edge. Put it at an angle so you can see. The iridescence, I bet you can't really see on the screen, but it's absolutely lovely. Right, let's see what you can bring to the party. There. I'm not keen on that corner. It's going. That's it. Okay. Just trying to see where the weight of my paint is. I'm sorry guys, I'm really thinking what I want to do next and how I want to do it. I'm going to turn it over here. Try to basically take the paint over that edge and then we'll go back down. And I want to go back down now, this way. So I'm just going to let it flow. That's it. That's it. I'm happy with it now. I'm just going to wipe the underneath of the edges. Oops, come back here. That's it. I don't need to touch it again, so I don't know what any additional cells to pop up. So I'm just removing my gloves and I'm going to bring you in so you can see. Yeah, I really like this one. The effects are really, really pretty. So just bear with me 1 second. So unfortunately the camera or the lighting doesn't do it justice, but there is so much iridescence between the top, that mixed. Remember, I did not have any gold. That's the orange basically. And look at these colours. How pretty is that? I do like the effects. Let me see if I can turn this light off so you can see a little bit better. It might be a tiny bit better, so I need to lift my arm higher because it's quite big. Sorry, so let's go back a little bit more as a close-up. Got all these effects. That's what I really wanted to keep to start with. I don't know, I do like that effect over there. I mean, the pebbles, pearls, whatever you want to call them, are lovely. I really like this in the middle. It's like a nest in the middle of or something. I just don't know. I'm just taking it all in at the moment. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a very big one, so I'm quite pleased it worked okay. And really fingers crossed with my dirty fingers that it dries okay, because I'll be devastated if it goes funny when it dries or as it's drying. But no, fingers crossed. But I really love that piece. I'm just flabbergasted. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications every time I put a new video. And if there's anything you are interested in or you want me to experiment with, please do let me know. Alright, thank you so much everybody. Take care. I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.